Hey people, what's going on? What's up YouTube? This is Mr. Flowers, and I am pleased to say that I have the new Street Fighter X Tekken game, which I picked up on release day, the UK release day, 9th of March, and things have been really difficult for me. It's been just over a week now that I've got the game, now being Tuesday 20th of March. On the first day I got the game, I wanted to try Rolento and Poison together, and I was just a total noob. I went into training for a couple of minutes after doing their trials, which by the way took me about 3 hours just to do their 2 trials. Even though I looked at the Vespa arcade videos, I just kept getting stuck on a few places. It was really annoying. Kind of reminded me of when I was trying to do the trials for my characters in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I won't go into details there, but I basically quit that game. It was just too much for me to handle, and I just stuck with Street Fighter 4. And I'm really missing Sakura, by the way. She's one of the DLC characters which are on the disc. You may have seen my Hitler rant video already, but yeah, I'm pretty pissed off about that. I really need Sakura. Anyway, so me and Rolento were not working. I went into an endless lobby with some of my friends from the Street Fighter X Tekken forums. That's Street Fighter X Tekken forums.com, because it was the old Street Fighter 4 forums. We changed the name. Anyway, so the guys there were like day 1 pros, and I'm a day 1 noob, so I'm really salty, getting really salty, and I couldn't really do anything. There was the whole new netcode was fishy to me, and I didn't really know any combos or anything, or how to tag properly, and so everything was just a blur to me, and I was getting really frustrated and really annoyed because I'd been reading up on all the game mechanics, but I couldn't make anything work for me. And then they were saying, hey, there's a lot of noobs in ranked mode. But basically, I played about 12 matches with the guys in endless. I didn't even win a single round. Yeah, that's how bad I was. And I went into ranked mode because they said there were noobs there, and I lost like my first 8 games. I had a 0% win rate with Rolento and Poison. It's depressing, so I went to bed really upset. And basically, I think by the time I went to bed, I only had 50 BP, because I would get a 50 BP and then I'll lose it, it'd be back to 0. It's terrible. It was like when I first started Street Fighter 4, a complete scrub, a complete noob. And I don't know if you guys know, but when I was playing SFxT, I managed to get my Sakura to rank A. I had like 3,700 player points. I know it's not really a lot, but I came from being a complete noob to learning Sakura to be able to get to that kind of a standard. And a lot of people were pleased with my progress. I've put a lot of YouTube videos up with my scrubby Sakura. But this is a totally different game. You can't play it like Street Fighter 4 because a lot of things are different. Like, for example, the throws in this game are really short range, and they're 7-frame startup, and I didn't realize this for a couple of days. I kept thinking it was lag. And the whole juggle system in there, the Tekken characters are really good at rush down and at juggling. I tried a little bit of Kazuya and Poison, but I wasn't really getting the misstep stuff coming out consistent. It was annoying me, so I kind of went to Ryu, which is funny because Ryu is someone that I've never liked in Street Fighter 4 at all. I was like one of the founders of the anti-Ryu club, and on the Shoryuken forums I even got an infraction one time for saying some stuff about Ryu. I always said he was solid, but I just didn't like that so many people used him. But in this game, I felt like I needed Ryu just to be able to learn the basics, because I couldn't understand anything. I really hate the chain stuff. And I'm a bit of a Tekken fan, by the way. Back in the days, when I was a scrubby fighter, I used to play with my friends. Would come over to my house, we'd play some Tekken, Tekken 2, or Tekken 3. I liked a lot of all the characters. I liked a lot of the characters in there, but now that I've been playing Street Fighter 4 properly, like online, against real competition, I'm not really into Tekken anymore. So none of the Tekken characters are really appealing to me. Maybe a few of the DLC ones. I might try Jack or Lei. I really wish Li Shaolin was in there, but he's not. But at the moment, I'm not really feeling much of the Tekken characters. I mean, I tried Kuma, and I just was so confused. I don't know what to do with Kuma. Didn't really like the feel of Jin. Sorry, Kazuya. So, you know, my current team right now is Poisoner, Ryu. I figured I'll have a character I'm familiar with to learn the game, and then I'll have a new character to learn. And what I like about Poison is that her moveset is a little bit like Ryu's, except that she's got her DP is with the kick button. But you know, it's basically the same, similar sort of links and similar sort of. Basically, a lot of the stuff is similar, just that her frame data is terrible compared to Ryu's. Like, it's really horrible overhead. She doesn't really have a lot of options. She's got some good frame traps and some really good zoning, so I guess I'm going down the zoning path because I can't really rush at the moment. I just keep getting blown up by all kinds of stuff. I'm really not liking the rolls as well, by the way, because I keep trying to punish these rolls. Like I can predict someone's going to roll, I'll try and punish it, and sometimes they've already recovered. My meaty won't get them, and that's really frustrating me. I've lost a lot of matches due to that, but also, as you can see from this gameplay, these are ranked fights, by the way, from people stronger than me with like 5k BP. You can see that I'm quite weak to a lot of stuff. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm dropping a lot of combos, doing a lot of silly stuff, some random stuff. But I'm learning. This is gameplay from a week after the release day, like just from yesterday and the day before. So I've actually improved a lot more because I've gone from not being able to get more than 50 BP to now I think I've got about 16,000 BP with 16,000? Sorry, 1,600 BP, which isn't a lot, but it's an improvement. I've noticed myself slowly improving, and so I'm glad for that. But you know, every time I start thinking I'm improving, I go back to play with my friends, you know, from my old sparring buddies from Street Fighter 4, and they blow me up, and I get really salty. Like yesterday, I must have raged for a good hour. I was meant to go to bed at 10 o'clock, and I stayed online till like 11:15. I was just raging at how pissed off I was at my friend that was just so beast at the game, and how everybody told me they were noobs in the game, and I'm getting blown up by 500 BP Ravens and 3000 BP Hihachis just going crazy on me, and I just can't do anything. Can't seem to get them off. The alpha counter's been helping me a little bit, like you'll see in this match here with my friend Justice, which was a ranked match. But he's really good at the game. He's getting bored now because he's winning too much. But he uses the auto check gems, the silly guy, so I found that after a lot of endless matches with him, I was able to sometimes beat him if I kept on grabbing him to make him waste all his meter, because he's got the silly throw gems. The boy doesn't like to tech. Anyway, I lost my train of thought now, what the point I was getting at. Completely lost my train of thought, but anyway, I just wanted to throw some matches up because I haven't put anything on my channel for a while. None of the games that I've played in the past year or so. Since I stopped playing Street Fighter 4 because I got bored after when Arcade Edition 2012 came out. I was like, no, that's it. I've had enough. Stop bringing out the same version of the game and just making a few tiny little tweaks. You know, I didn't want to grind again in ranked mode. It was a struggle the first time, and you know, I don't want to go through all that pain. So I just kind of fell off a little bit, stopped playing, stopped uploading videos, and I started playing, you know, shooters. I went to Battlefield 3. That game wasn't that great as I was expecting it to be. I went to Skyrim, loved Skyrim, but no point uploading any gameplay of, you know, single player kind of game. Played a little bit of Limbo, a little Final Fantasy 13 2, which I still haven't completed because again I got bored of the game. 13, let me not start talking about Final Fantasy 13, but you know, these are the games I've been playing, nothing really worth uploading. And so now I thought I might do a little bit of what I did when I was new to Street Fighter 4 with Sakura, where I was just basically uploading even my scrubby matches and just asking for critique on the forums. You know, people can see my style and see if, you know, they can help me to get a little bit better. I know I'm doing a lot of stupid shenanigans and random stuff, but right now I feel all I really have is a little bit of zoning, and I'm not really a good zoner. But you know, the team that I have, it seems like they're both zoners. So I mean, Ryu and Poison, they're both kind of zoners, and they both do all right by themselves. They're not really the kind of characters that have great synergy with other people, but they're both good at building meter. That's what I've noticed. So if you guys have got any tips for me to improve my gameplay, you can look at some of the major flaws and weaknesses I have. Maybe something to help me better grasp the game. Maybe there's something in the game mechanics that I'm overlooking that you guys think could help me, something that you're not noticing me using that I should be using, or you know, just anything will help right now, because I'm getting tired of being blown up. I'm getting tired of being salty. It's not good for me. I'm trying to be fit. I'm trying to be healthy now. I've been going gym and stuff like twice a week. So help me out, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video. So it's your boy Mr. Flowers. Stay tuned for more soon.